All right, all right. Thank you so much for being with us here at Mustard Gold Radio. And, of course, we got a young man on the line. He's barely getting out of the gym, having a good time out there on this Saturday. And he's got a brand new album out called La Patria. Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend, Mr. Rick Balderrama. How you doing, sir?
Juan, how you doing, brother? I'm doing great, man. Just here, sitting on my deck, enjoying this gloomy Saturday morning, brother. But I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing good out here, man. We're always having a good time. We're always partying it up here at the station.
I see that, man. I see that. I jump in there every now and then when I have time, bro. Hey, y'all always having a good time. That's great, man. Great.
We need to take the party to San Antonio with you guys one weekend.
Yeah, you got it, bro. I'm there.
so how's everything? So how's everything been going?
Everything's going great, man. Gracias a Dios. First of all, I'd like to say hi to everybody out there that's tuned in to Mustard Gold Radio, man. Like I always, every time I see you, bro, I give you props, you and Lila, for doing what you do out of your heart, man. You know, I know y'all don't get paid for it, man, but thank y'all for everything you do, man. Like I was telling you, I was on your site, bro, and that is like beyond legit, bro. I was like, oh my God, man. You know, that was amazing, brother. So thank you so much for everything y'all are doing, all the money and work that y'all are putting into it, bro. But I've been doing great, man. I just released this album a few weeks ago, man. I'm out promoting it and getting it going, man. And like I told you before, man, I was kind of in the corporate world for a while, and I'm kind of out of it now, self-employed. So now that's more time to go out there and perform and show everybody, the show that Rick Balderrama has, man. So yeah, man, doing great.
So now you got more time to hit the gym, huh?
Yeah, hit the gym. I'm not, like I told you before, I mean, it's in the temp. At least I'm there. I think I take more selfies than I work out, man. But I'm there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm probably the only one that hasn't broken out with the sweat yet. But hey, that's the first attempt, man. It's getting there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're good.
No, well, you see a bunch of people that hit the gym and stuff, and they're sitting there with their phones, and they set them up, and they're recording themselves working out.
Oh yeah. I'm not there yet. I don't want to record myself work out. I'll probably do something wrong, but I'm there.
Yeah, a few more push-ups, then you're ready to go, huh?
Exactly, bro. 109, 110. I'm on like 3, right? But no, you're just getting there, brother.
Yeah,
you're getting there, man.
All right, let's get a little history. How long you been in the business?
Bro, I've been in the business. My first professional gig with my father, I was 12 years old, man. I went one of his trumpet pairs couldn't go, and I was just junior high school, and he was going up to Michigan and doing like a week tour, just about 4 or 5 days. Back then he'd go like for months, but he was going up there real quick. And he told my mom, "I got to take Mijo with me." She's like, "What? You're crazy? You ain't taking him?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's time for him to go." So one of his trumpet players couldn't go, man. So my first professional gig was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin area when I was 12 years old, man. And started playing trumpet.
Did you already know how to play the trumpet, or was it something?
Yeah, I was like 3 years into the trumpet. I've been at 6th, 7th, 8th grade, right? I was into it already, learning. But the good thing about it is that I learned how to play in school. I learned how to read and everything. But with my dad, he didn't read music. I learned how to play with feeling and learned how to take out music without reading, but I could read,
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I was already just getting on stage that first time, man. I was scared. I was nervous, man. And I was really, really scared, man, But no, but after a few gigs, más chiflado que la fregada, bro. But it was great. I started playing trumpet when I was 12 with him, right?
Yeah.
With La Patria, with his band, Rick Balderrama La Patria. Mm-hmm. And then when I was about 15, 16, I started singing with him. So I didn't start off singing like right off the bat. He did a lot of 3-part harmony stuff and, orchestra style, of course, but a lot of voices, and that's how I came into it, Rest in peace, one of my uncles, Jerry Balderrama, was playing bass with my dad. He had passed away, and he'd sing with my dad all the time. This is my dad's segunda voice, so they would trade off all the time. But, yeah, I kind of jumped in, man, and, I learned how to sing. I wasn't like your natural born singer,
Yeah.
So I was taught by a great teacher, my father, my mentor, may he rest in peace. But, yeah, that's where I started, man,
So you performed with your dad quite a bit?
Yes. Yeah, man, quite a bit. Man. From 12 to 30, 35 years old. I mean, he had already slowed down a little bit. I kind of started taking over. And I wasn't playing as much. I mean, being divorced, I had twin boys that were 4 years old when I got divorced, and I kind of want to be with them on the weekends. You know, sport. They went to sports, so I kind of dedicated myself to that. Yeah, weddings, debuts, but I wasn't like every weekend like everybody else, just hitting the road. You know, I kind of, you know, got into the corporate world and took care of it. But you know, coming from the Balderrama blood, you know, there's several musicians in our family. I kind of stuck to it, and you know, did some gigs. I record more than if I tell everybody I did it backwards. You know, this is my 5th album that I just released, and I've never had a CD release party once. Never had one CD. So I'm thinking about putting a CD release party for all 5 of them, bro. What do you think?
Oh, the whole anthology.
Yes, that'd be pretty neat. Right? A little different.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's actually ever done that, and even in any kind of other genre, you know, just do a whole anthology release.
Yes, yeah. Thanks for giving me that name. I'm gotta remember. I gotta get you on board with this one with you, man. But I was thinking about it. Somebody's like, hey, let's do it here, let's do it there. So I want to put it together, man, and bring back some of the old school, the older La Patria members. Again, we never even had a La Patria reunion. There's still some La Patria original band members out there, you know, alive. Can we say alive? Yeah, alive and kicking and still jamming, man. So I need to put it together correctly and professionally, man, and get something going, man. You know, get some of the old schoolers out there, the new school, the Tejano, the horn section, man, and you know, mi estilo, right? And get it going, man. You know, get something, you know, a little different, man. You know.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, considering. You know, you see these guys. They have nowadays. They have single release parties. They have music video release parties, and so I think it'd be pretty cool to have like I said, your whole collection. You know, your whole catalog. You know, released. You know, a party and stuff like that. And you guys just have a couple of jam sessions. You know, just play a little bit of everything from all 5 of them, and you know, including your dad's stuff.
Absolutely, man. That's a great idea, man. I want to get you and Lila on board on this, man. You're getting me motivated here, brother. Now I got more time on my hands, so I got to do something, man. That's kind of been in the back of my mind. I just haven't done it, you know, or I just had the right people around me. I mean, meaning to say, okay, Rick, we're going to do this. Let's do it here. Let's do this. Blah, blah, blah. Keep it going, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I need to sit down and put a pen to a piece of paper, man, and get it together. I think that'd be a great idea, you know.
Yeah.
And I always get asked, you know, when I put out an album, you haven't seen release party? Well, yeah, probably. And I never do it. So I figured, you know what? My 5th album, which is, this one means, you know, more to me than all of them. I mean, they all mean something, but, you know, this is a kind of like a tribute dedicated to my father. So, you know, I gotta do something, man. Gotta do something. Now that it's fresh, it's fresh off the press, man.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it's still a good idea, you know, to do it. And it's something, like I said, nobody's ever done before. So, I mean, might as well get the idea rolling, get the ball rolling, get a hold of everybody that you need to, that we can, you know, you guys can make this happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea, man. Yeah. Hey, when we hang up, we need to talk, okay? One.
We're down. Let us know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, absolutely. But yeah, man, I just been, you know, got the band together. We've been doing a few practices and getting some phone calls, man. I just released my website, rickbalderrama.com, thanks to my host and my creator, Debbie Harper, very good friend of mine, put it together for me. And I got my e-store there, and, you know, listen to my music. I got my music videos. It's linked up to all my social media sites. But, yeah, man, I'm just kind of, you know, getting everything together. I got everything together on the back end. Now I need to get out there and perform, man. So I got some great ideas for some shows and stuff, man. So hopefully, con el favor de Dios, man, I'll get it going. I got Mr. Joey Rodriguez. We had a long talk. We have dinner every now and then. Come on, Rick, let me book you. So he's going to be my booking manager. And, yeah, man, just ready to roll, brother. Ready to roll.
There you go. If you need an MC, well, you know who to go to.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. But no, man, it's funny, man. You know, it took me about 2.5 years to release a CD. And a big shout out to my producer, Mr. Art Guillermo. He produced 4 of my last 5 albums, man. And good thing about him is that, you know, after an album or 2, he knows how to read me. He knows what I want. He knows what I'm looking for. And even then, man, he goes above and beyond and just surprises the heck out of me with if I'm wanting something, it's funny. I'll text him or call him for 3-4 days, and I don't hear from him, man. And all of a sudden, I get this email with a little sample. I'm like, oh my God, man! You know, it's just amazing, man. He's an amazing, you know, five-time Grammy nominee.
Yeah.
Richard Guillermo, songwriter, keyboard player, vocalist, producer, man. Great overall guy, man. His whole family, man. Shout out to the Guillermo family. But yeah, man, it's just amazing working with great people, man. You know.
Yeah. How long did it take to pick these songs for the new album?
For this past one, I had a few of them in mind, and I did 8. So he wrote some of them he did not write, but they were on his albums, and probably never released again, never recorded again. So I kind of picked my favorites, and then I did one of Henry's medley, which is, you know, at the first set of every gig, you start up with 3 hot songs, you know. So these are some oldies that we love to sing together, man. So I kind of put it together and called it Henry's medley, and I put it on the. But yeah, it didn't take me too long, because about 4 or 5 out of the 10 songs I already had in the back of my mind what I wanted to do, and then one of them was Levanto Mis Manos. I released it over a year ago. Mm-hmm. I put it on this album. I kind of wanted to do some Christian Tejano. And I told him about the song. My dad, you know, when he was alive, because we were doing ranchera, do it this way. So that stayed with me. And then finally, you know, with the help of Mr. Guillermo, that was kind of like my first single that I put on this album. And then I always like doing something different, you know, and on all of my albums that I've released. So I went ahead and did Feliz de los Cuatro with Mr. David Ledesma. That just, man, he just amazing vocalist, man, amazing musician, amazing person, man, that just, he tore it up, man. After he sang his part, I had already sang my part once. You know, he came in a week later, did his part. I go, Part, do you mind taking off my voice? This dude just tore it up, man. Man, he did a great job, man.
Yeah,
awesome job. And then I, Dos Corazones, I went ahead and used, I asked a very good friend of mine, Missy Garcia, who just released a single here a couple of weeks ago, man. And she's an amazing vocalist, amazing songwriter. You know, big shout out to Missy and Martin and all their family and band, man. She's just amazing. She can go in and knock out, you know, anything, man. And I'm already, actually, man, I'm kind of brainstorming on a couple of projects. Even though I already finished this album, man, I'm itching. I'm ready to go back in, man, you know. So, a ver qué pasa, man. I might be coming out with a new single here pretty soon, but of course I'm pushing this album, man, with all my heart, man.
So, what kind of ideas are you getting for new singles? Something ranchera, something slow, or? You
know what? I kind of want to do. I love Los Buenos, the Ceratas, of course. I love Bernal. Mm-hmm. So I kind of want to do something that style. Conjunto, but Jesse Cerata style, more progressive, you could say.
Yeah.
But with voices, man. My dad always brought me out with, you know, doing voices, you know, 3 voices. So I have some ideas what I want to do with. I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag though, but I would love to do an album that style, man. You know?
Yeah.
Even though I am a, you know, straight up orchestra person, but you know, it's great to me. It's great to collaborate with different people and do different things, man. You know, I think people enjoy it. You know, I did my first single with Chente Barrera in this album, right? And you know, and it's great when you ask somebody, "Hey, Rick, let me know when, bro." You know, I grew up with your dad's music. And of course, Chente's father was an awesome musician as well, vocalist and everything. He rest in peace. But just collaborating, sitting there talking about, you know, times on the road and getting things done, and nobody, well, no, I can't record with you, or blah, 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 man. But it's just, we're one big family, man, that, you know, as you know, with the Tejano artists, man, and we need to stick together, man, and keep pushing, man, you know, pushing and pushing, man. So I think collaborating, me and Miguel Hernandez were posting stuff, this and that. Hey, Miguel, let's do something. He goes, I'm ready. So, and I mean, back, 2014, I collaborated with Alfredo, with La Bomba, you know, Gabe Zavala, Julio, and it was just, you know, putting things together. You never know what happens, man. You know, everybody else does it in every other genre of music, man. I just think, you know, I guess since Tejano, you know, instilled in my heart, man, I figured that we just need to keep it going, man. Was doing something like that a little out of your comfort zone, to do something like that, to do a little, I don't know what you would call it. I guess some Tejano hip hop, cumbia kind of music like that. You know what? It really, what I love. Okay, first of all, man, one of my favorite genres of music is salsa. You know, one of my idols is Mark Anthony, man. So It's cumbia salsa, I would call it, but no, man, it really wasn't, we're still singing Spanish, right? So it really wasn't out of my comfort zone. And then on my last album, Vivir Mi Vida, I did something that style called La Menea. And then, of course, this song we did, Felices Cuatro. So I always try to put a little salsa flavor on each one of our albums. But no, man, it's so funny because Alfredo's like, when he called me here, all the time, hey, man, we need to collaborate. Well, let's do it. Okay, what do you want to do? Because I've been doing the whole song by Ricky Martin, man, called La Bomba. And he goes, well, who are we going to get produced at? I go, duh, man, call Gabe, man. So that song, we talked about it in December, right?
Yeah.
That song came out about 2 months later. Gabe Zavala went to go play with Tortilla Factory New Year's Eve in Arizona. And Gabe took all his recording equipment and the horns, or Tortilla Factory horns, man. So they did them there in his room. He recorded them there in their hotel. Oh, wow. Recorded the horns there. Did all his other pre-production at home, his production at home, and back and forth. And then we went and did the voices, man. And then I think by January 31st, man, bam, it was out, man.
Yeah.
But it's neat. It's great working with different people, man. I want to work with several people. There's several people out there that I would like to work with, producers, including musicians and stuff like that. But I just think it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing.
Who would you like to collaborate with that you have never done with?
Man, I would like to. Honestly, man, Los Únicos just came back. They've been doing some shows, and that's back in my dad's day.
Yeah.
But man, I would love to do something that style with them. Shelly, of course, man. I'd like to do something with Shelly. Of course, I did stuff with Di. I would like to do something with Missy again, just like in two voices. But Miguel Hernandez, there's several people out there, man, that I would like to do stuff with. And Jorge Alejandro, man, thinking great producer, great songwriter, man. And I call him one of my coaches. Every time I see him out, we talk about things, man. I have so much respect for Jorge. And I like to do something with him, even him as my producer and vocalist. And he knows how to pick music for me. Hey, Rick, every time I see him, this song would be great for you. That's something I listen to. I go, yeah, man, it would be. Of course, this project, I was working on a project for my dad, but there's several things I like to do, man. And it's funny, Juan, you're giving me an idea. It'd be nice to do one total collaboration album, man. 10 songs of 10 different collabs. I think that would be kind of cool, man.
Would it be all?
That would be cool.
Would it be all new music, or would it be some of your past songs?
Well, I would. Some of it would be new, but I think a lot of it would be like. Some of it would be like old stuff that, and I don't want to say that have not been heard before. I've been listening to a lot of the Bernal stuff and Bueno stuff and things of that sort, man. So it's like really old stuff that would bring back to date, Like, I'll give you an example. I redid, I think 2 albums ago, I redid Gorrioncillo, Pecho Amarillo. I think that was like one of those political songs, if I'm not mistaken. But I did it my style. I used David Lee, I used Dickie and Adam from Los Musicales. Ben Ozuna collaborated with me. But, I did estilo, Rick Balderrama estilo, David Lee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just switching things up, man. Try to make it your own. Try to own it, even though it's somebody's song. But your style. I really wouldn't try to go out and record something else like the same exact way. Because it's been done that way already. You know, give it your flavor. So that's what I will try to do, man.
There you go.
That's what I will try to do.
One of the songs that you have on the brand new album is Padre Querido, that you did a duet with your dad. Now, seeing that you guys actually weren't in the studio together at the same time, is it hard to put something like that together, with the vocals that have already been done, and you doing it live there and putting it all together? Is it hard to do a project like that?
You know what? It is hard. And I think I had offline, I told you the story about that song. I didn't hear that song until 2 months after my dad passed. So a gentleman in Del Rio wrote that song. The song's never been released. He gave it to my dad. Well, it's still the other guy's song, but my dad went into a little recording studio there in Honda, some friends of his. They go in there and jam out, record stuff. Somehow it ended up on my hard drive. I guess they backed it up on my hard drive, and I was looking for some video footage, and I found this song. Of course, man, Padre Querido, he's singing to his dad, right?
Yeah.
And I looked around and said, Dad, are you here in my house? Because you're talking to me right now, So, what I did, I reached out to it took me a few months to get a hold of Gaggy, gentleman named Gaggy lives in Hondo.
Mhm.
And I finally got a hold of him, and I told him, hey, man, what would it cost me? You know, he did the song. I would like to record it with my dad at my studio. I mean, at our ghetto studio, bedroom studio. He goes, what would it cost me? What do I need to pay you? He goes, bro, this is your dad's stuff. This is your stuff. This is not mine. I mean, you know, he's and he was a really, how can I say it? I don't want to say computer literate. He didn't know how to get the file, so we walked him through it, and he was able to email the vocal file to Art. So Art worked around the song. So we did hear the song, but we actually worked around the voice. I'm sorry. We worked around my dad's voice, and I was able to sing it with him. So same thing, man. Art sits there and works his magic. I'm not there when he's working it, and then he goes, hey, Rick, come to the studio. I came to the studio, and of course, and I had to take a box of tissues with me, bro, because I'm crying my butt off, man. He just did an amazing job, man. And then first I sang the first part. We sing the bridge together and this and that, but it's just like my last duet with my father, man. You know, and of course, different studios have different qualities and plugins and this and that. So Art had to get it as close as he can to what he wanted it to where it sounds like the real thing. You know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's work, man. It's work, and Art just, magic man in the studio, man, But it's great. I'm glad he was able to do it. I'm glad I was able to do that. The Nat King Cole, Natalie Cole type of thing, And so it was just, man, that was just like, now I'm thinking of the video to do, man. I'm looking for footage. I got some pictures. So, like I said, Padre Querido, man, he's singing to his dad, and I'm singing to him. So I'm full of ideas, man. I try to put ideas together, and I love ideas. You've already given me on this interview. You already gave me about 3 or 4, Juan, and I appreciate that.
Now we got to put them into play.
Yeah, put them into play, man, and send me the bill, bro. I know, send me the bill.
No.
But no, man. And like I said, man, it's all about working with each other. I'm the type of person, one that I love listening to music. I like new music. If I go to a Jamaica or if I'm out of town, I go to a church festival and I hear a band. I go up to them and say, hey, man, y'all sound great. I don't even tell them who I am, or not that they have to know. Say, hey, guys, keep it up, man. Y'all sound great, man. It's all about, empowering each other, bro. I don't want to say so much praising each other, but, man, it sounds great. Let them know, man. There's no room for envidia in this business, in our little circle of the Hound music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, we just need to push each other and keep it going. I share people's stuff. I give shout-outs to people, man, to musicians. And to me, that's what it's all about, man,
Yeah.
All united, brother,
Now, we got to talk. I was going to mention this before we did the other interview, but we got to talk about your wardrobe, man, because every time you go out, man, you're always sharply dressed.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I try to say, my dad was a suit type of guy, And being in the corporate world, bro, I have a lot of suits. So, being on stage, my last album covers, this is the first album cover I'm not wearing a suit and tie. But I like, I like style, bro. And man, I'm one of those people that hit the sales, bro. I go straight to the sales rack, man. But, my sister helps me out. My girlfriend also, hey, check this out. But I've always, you got to present yourself well. That's why I look at it. My dad's always like, man, you got to, that looks sharp, man. You got to sound great, first of all. You need to practice. You need to sound great, but you're representing yourself, your heritage, your people. The band, the Balderrama name. So yeah, bro, I like I like dressing up here and there, and it's so funny, man. I wore a shirt, the fanfare, man, and it looked like something Carlos Santana would wear, brother. But I picked it out. I kind of a little something different, man. But I got a lot of compliments on it, and it's so funny, man. I get ordered now. Anybody that wants to buy my merchandise, they go straight to my e-store, my website. Mm-hmm. But around Fanfare, it wasn't up yet, and I had this young lady. She messaged me on Facebook that Rick, I want to buy a couple of your shirts. Okay, fine. I do PayPal. Send me an email. I'll send you a PayPal request. She goes, I don't mess with computers. She goes, all I can do is send you a check. I go, well, it's pretty easy. She goes, no, I don't mess with computers, so I'm sorry, I can't buy it. I go, no. Mail me a check, give me your address, I'll send you what you want. So, she goes, okay, I want a shirt this size, Tejano ain't dead, baby, and I want one of your new shirts. I go, new shirts? I go, what, that's my latest shirt. And she sent me a picture with that psychedelic shirt on.
Yeah, I remember seeing
with me wearing it. She goes, I want that shirt. I go, that's not for sale. I go, that's not a Tejano. That's not my merchant. That's my personal. She goes, oh, I'm sorry. I really like it. I go, it's not for sale. But yeah, man, I just like, man, like dressing up, not so much being different from everybody, but that's just my style, man, and I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I've seen you quite a few times, like in shows that we end up, going to just to enjoy the music and like the awards and stuff like that. Man, you're always sharply dressed, man. You got either blue suit or black suit, and I was like, man, this dude's got some class, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. So I'm also sponsored by one of my sponsors, Chicago Custom Tailor. It's on my website, and the suit that I wore for the awards, he actually made that suit for me. So it's a custom tailor shop. He's here in San Antonio on Broadway in Alamo Heights. So a friend of mine recommended him to me. Goes, hey, well, Rick, look at his album covers. He goes, okay, well, I want to make him a suit. I go, well, he's my sponsor now. I got to go back to him and see what else I can get, but see what he wants to put me in. But yeah, man, it's amazing how people want to help you. I wasn't really soliciting it, but it's just hey, he's helping me and I'm helping him.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's amazing, man. But yeah, man, I try to stay nicely ironed, and even when I was in junior high school, man, I used to iron my own jeans, man. Back in the day, we got to put that crease right in the middle. But
yeah,
my dad taught me, you got to look sharp all the time. You want to try to get a girlfriend in junior high school, you look sharp. Make sure you take a bath every day, son. So.
Those are the talks we get when we're little, huh?
Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. But yeah, brother, just keeping it going, man. And like I tell everybody, Tejano ain't dead, baby. That's my little slogan, man. And we have our diehard Tejano fans, Conjunto fans. I don't get Conjunto out of it, but it's just it's an amazing type of music, man. And we just need to keep it going, brother.
There you go. So now with the album out, and besides the ideas that you're going to start putting to paper, what's next for you?
Actually, working on a couple of videos. I just kind of finished up a couple of storyboards, and I'm getting my team together to go ahead and shoot some footage, man. I'm going to shoot a couple of videos, a couple of promos that I'm working on. And, of course, you're like my first really radio tour, I want to call it. In about a week and a half, I'll start hitting the Valley, Corpus. I'll go up to Lubbock. In about a month and a half, hopefully I'll be up in Tucson doing a little radio tour, and maybe a gig with Mr. Louis Martinez, man. So,
nice.
And it's funny, man, because Joey tells me, Rick, you put out a product, man, you need to play. I mean, you can't just have it on Spotify, iTunes, or Jenny's Record Shop. People ask you, you need to play. I mean, keep in mind, back in the day, man, from 12 years old to 25, 27, man, it was like every weekend, Luckily, thank God, I've always, had a great job. So it's like, well, I got insurance, right? I got my kids. I pay child support. I got to have them insured,
yeah.
So that was, taking care of my family or my kids was my first priority. But music, man, was always in my blood. So I would record, spend money, do all the business side of it. But now that, my kids are grown, I got one son left in college, man, and he'll be graduating in December. But now it's like, okay, it's Rick time, time to. And one, it's funny, man. I get you involved when we're practicing or here where I live at, man. I got some things that I'm working on. It's a show, man. It's got to be, what the people want. It's got to be more of a show, man. So, like I said, man, I watch Mark Anthony every day, man. I watch his concerts and videos and stuff like that. It's like me, trying to keep it professional on the budget that I have to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, keeping it going, man. Keeping it going and keeping the people happy, man.
There you go. Would you ever get into that romantic kind of music the way he does it over there? Mark Anthony, and probably take your shows on down like to Mexico and South America and all that stuff like that.
Have I ever? What was the first part? Have I ever thought about it? Or
yeah.
Well, it's funny that you say that, man. I get all kinds of requests. People buy I sort of got over 100 people from San Luis Potosí, Monterrey, and everybody. Mr. Balderrama, when's your music coming on iTunes and stuff like that? Or we need to bring you down here, and I talked to Joy about it, and once. To me, I think the way it's going to work is, okay, you got the music, but they want to see what you look like on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or see what you got to bring to the table. In other words, hey, are you going to sound like the CD? That's one of the main things, So that's where I'm at as far as getting the band together, the voices, of course, and putting up a few videos. I get the calls, man. If I can go, I'll go. I told Joey, man, I'm ready to hit the road a little bit, man.
Yeah.
I'm past. How can I say it? I don't want to say so much taking care of my children. They're taking care of themselves now. But, getting out of the corporate world, being self-employed, running my own businesses, I got time to do what I really love now. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit more gray hair now than I did 10 years ago, but what the heck, man? And I'm allergic to Just for Men, so I can't use it, bro. So, it is what it is.
There ain't nothing wrong with letting it be natural, man.
Oh, no, man. My girlfriend's like, don't die, okay? Okay, no problem, but. Yeah, man, it's a good thing. Hopefully 2019 is going to be great. 2020 is going to be even better, man. So, yeah, man. Well, I now that you're giving some ideas, I want to get with you offline and pick your brain a little bit more, man. But yeah, man, I'm excited about this album, about what's going on and what's coming in the future for Rick Balderrama y La Patria.
There you go. Yeah, everything's looking good, man. We're excited. We're happy with you with the new album and stuff. Everything's great. The songs are great. We're gonna do some rearranging with our top 20 countdown. I know we have Henry's medley on there as well.
Yeah,
so
man.
everybody can go vote on it. When the videos come out, of course, let us know that we can put them on our music video countdown and stuff. So, and of course, check out the interview later on. It'll be on our Fire Stick app that we have out there, Amazon Fire Stick. For everybody who has one, they can download our Mastering on Radio app, and they can check out all our interviews, and this one will be on there as well, so everybody can check it out. But everything's great. The album is great. It's very classy. The music from your dad, and of course the other songs that you did, Levanto Mis Manos, and of course Felices Los Cuatro. Those are great. Felices Los Cuatro is a great version that you guys put out and stuff. So everything.
And I wanted it a little different. I didn't want it to sound exactly the same. So, yeah, I put a little bit of Rick Balderrama in it, of course, the horns. And man, I was very happy with it, man. Nobody after David Odessa went in there, man, just icing on the cake, brother.
Yeah, everything turned out great. And, Lila Lisa says hi.
Oh, hello. Man, all her stuff, I need to get with her, man. All the stuff that she puts together for you and all the banners and everything, man, it's amazing. But I do everything on Snapchat and it's cheesy as heck, bro. But that's awesome, man.
Yeah, no, she's doing a wonderful job. She's promoting every artist equally. That's the thing. No offense to all the other promoters out there. It's just, when it comes down to this, we got to take care of each other equally. And I mean, I understand a lot of them get paid to do what they do, but we don't. So she promotes everybody equally, all the artists, all the internet stations, all the FM and AM stations between the United States and Mexico. Of course, she sends music out that way too. So doing a great job.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. I always praise y'all, man. I mean, especially doing it it looks top quality, bro. Everything that y'all put out there, from banners to the videos to, y'all are just professional people, man, and not getting paid for it, man. It's like, oh my God, man. But I know y'all do for the love of it, man. Hopefully, somehow, us, as far as artists, have to find a way to change that somehow, And I'm not talking, how, I'm not going to say nothing, but people pay to music being played or whatever, but we need to find a way to do something for y'all, man, and compensate y'all, Shoot, a big ass benefit. A big benefit, or not so much a benefit, but something to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give them back, man. See, now you got me thinking again. Now, okay,
there you go.
But I think something us artists gonna have to get together and say, hey, for what they do for us, because if you think about it, Juan, and I think about it this way, we have an interview. And not just me, to any other artist. And somebody could say, hey, man, I just heard you on Mastering on Radio, man. What do you charge for a wedding? What do you charge for a debut? I mean, it's free promotion, right? It's like, so there's I just have to talk to a few people. How can we turn something around to do something for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so we'll talk later. You know, it's funny, bro. We need to have and I need to have weekly meetings. Like, I think we can come up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
but honestly, bro, I thank you for what y'all do so much. Man.
No problem. We love what we do. I mean, you know, Lila and I, we met in this business. You know, that's how crazy it was. You know, we're doing what we do, and we're still doing what we love to do, and you know, we're together all this time and stuff, and we love our jobs.
Yeah, and that's amazing, man. I mean, like you said, you met in this industry, this business, but y'all were both like top quality people, both personally and with what y'all put together, man. It's amazing, man. Thank you so much, man.
No problem. Yeah, I think we make each other stronger in this business. You know, she does her part of it, and I do my part of it, and we put it together, and this makes it it makes it a lot better.
Yeah, man, that's great, brother. That is great, man.
But no, yeah, we need to get together and work some details out and everything else. And you know, whatever you need in your shows and stuff like that, or whatever you need, you know, just let us know. We're always here.
You got it, man. I'll let you know, man. I might have a few things coming up. I'm working on some stuff. I'll definitely let y'all know, man.
There you go. All right. Well, I want to thank you for the interview. Like I said last time, it was kind of, you know, my computer was acting up and everything, so I had to redo it. So I'm glad we got to finally do it again, and this one will be posted up there on YouTube and of course on our app on Amazon Fire Stick. So,
okay.
But thank you guys. Thank you so much for everything. The album is great. Can't wait to see what comes out later on.
Thank you so much, Juan. I like I said, man, I praise you, man. Thank you so much. Again, everybody out there, thank you so much for tuning in, listening, man. Chingon Radio all the way, brother. And anybody wants to buy merchandise or listen to any other of my music, I have some music posted up there at rickbalderrama.com, man. So y'all are welcome to jump in there and browse around, man.
There you go. And make sure you guys pick up the brand new album called Mi Patria, and they can get this on your website?
Yes, you can get it on the website.
Okay, and also at Janie's carry it?
Absolutely. Yeah, Janie's just called me yesterday. Rick, we need more CDs, which is great. That means they're buying it. Rick, bring us some more. I said, okay, I'll be over there in the morning. So, yeah, I got to head that way.
There you go. Janie's carries it. Probably Tejano Music Center in Houston might carry it. So, we probably have to get a hold of them and see if you could drop some CDs off out there in Houston.
Yes, I am. I should be going out. One of my sons lives in Houston. I should be up there in about a week or two. And I'm going to definitely stop by and drop off some posters and merchandise.
There you go.
To sell as well. Yes, sir. And then it'll be on all the digital platforms here. I think in about a week. I did about a week and a half ago. They say it takes up to 3 weeks. So hopefully, yeah, man, it'll be everywhere.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you, Rick. I really do appreciate it. And sorry to bug you after your workout and stuff, you know.
Oh, man, no, you saved me, bro. You saved me. I was 15 minutes in, so I did good then.
There you go. It was selfies and curls and stuff.
That's right. You can find the selfies on my Snapchat, so they're there. But thank you again, Juan, so much. Thank you for everything.
No problem. Thank you so much. And we're going to go ahead and play a couple of your songs right here. And one of them is going to be the Henry's Medley, and the other one is going to be with your dad, Padre Querido.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, brother.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much for everything, and you have a good rest of the weekend.
Thank you, brother. You as well. Bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rick Balderrama right here on Mas Chingon Radio with Henry's Medley and Padre Querido.
Te vas porque yo quiero que te vayas. A la hora que yo quiera te detengo. Porque yo quiero que te vayas. A la hora que yo quiera te detengo. Yo sé que mi cariño te hace falta, porque quieras o no, yo soy tu dueño. Yo quiero que te vayas por el mundo y quiero que conozcas mucha gente. Yo quiero que te ves en otros labios para que me compares hoy como siempre. tengas un amor que te comprenda y sientas que te quiera más que a nadie, entonces yo daré la media vuelta y me iré con el sol cuando muera la tarde. Entonces yo daré la media vuelta y me iré con el sol cuando muera la tarde. Y tú como si nada, como si al verme ya te quedarás de mi suerte. Qué mal te hice que no supiste perdonarme, qué mal te hice que me pagues con la muerte. Me estoy muriendo por tu culpa, por tu culpa. Si me engañabas con tus labios que me diste fue trapera, de esa se salva que no tienes corazón. Qué mala forma de pegarte a un corazón. Pajarillo que cruzas la sierra, quiero que a mi tierra vayas, por favor. Si le lleves este recadito para que es la dueña de todo mi amor. En su casa hallarás una palma, en ella te paras para descansar. Al momento que salga le dices que sus juramentos no va a olvidar. Y si acaso la ves que estés triste, por favor le dices que no llores más. Que muy pronto volveré a su lado para no dejarla ya nunca jamás. encontrarte otra vez, Padre querido. quisiera volver a sentirte otra vez en mi camino. Me enseñaste a amar, por un cielo luchar, con Dios en la vida. Me enseñaste a vivir, a la gente servir, sin ver la seriedad.
Como quisiera alcanzar, a tus pasos llegar, Padre querido. Como quisiera sentir tu fe, compartir y tenerte conmigo. Fuiste Padre para mí, lo mejor tuve de ti y no lo olvido. Me enseñaste a querer, que ni tu muerte tan cruel me robó tu cariño. Llegar, Padre querido. Como quisiera sentir tu fe, compartir y tenerte conmigo. Fuiste Padre para mí, lo mejor tuve de ti. Me enseñaste a querer, que ni tu muerte tan cruel me robó tu cariño. Tú me enseñaste a vivir, Padre querido.